What's going on, everyone? So today I just wanted to do a really quick video talking about the Proton ecosystem, talking about a few things that are going on in Proton, like Proton Loan and the Proton Mint NFT platform, as well as a few other things going on with Proton. I really have a lot of faith in this one, guys. Proton is just, it's a crypto of its own, man. Like, it's just going to be a very, very special project in my personal opinion, and I have very, very high hopes for this one. So let's just jump straight into this video. So just real quick, for those who don't know, Proton is a payment blockchain that requires zero gas fees. Yeah, that's right, no gas fees, and it is very fast. I've done 2 other videos on this, maybe 3 or 4 actually. I'm not too sure, probably around the 2 to 3 range. But anyways, guys, if you want to, you can go ahead and go back to those videos and look at those intro videos, just so you can kind of get yourself familiar with Proton. But anyways, let's continue on here. So pretty much Proton has Proton Loan coming. And what is Loan exactly, and why Loan? Well, Loan has cross-chain compatibility. There's no mining or gas fees. It is DAO-driven governance, and it is built on Proton. The best upcoming DeFi lending platform is almost here, guys. So there's been a lot of rumors out, and it's pretty much official at this point that Proton Loan should be coming out sometime before the end of this month. This is going to be really interesting to watch unfold, in my personal opinion, because this is going to be a decentralized lending platform, and it's going to be under Proton. And right now, Proton price-wise is at a very, very low price. I really think it's totally undervalued right now, and it's going to be very, very interesting to kind of watch Proton kind of grow and expand as it continues to implement things like Proton Loan and the Proton Mint with their NFTs and stuff like that. I'm slowly but surely watching like plenty of people kind of migrate from other places like Solana, Aave and stuff like that, and they're all coming and kind of doodling around with different things on Proton. And that's pretty much how things like start, guys. That's pretty much how things get really, really big. People start coming from other chains because they start hearing from their friends and stuff like that about how great this other platform is, and then they start trying it, and they find the things that they like, and then they show their friends and family, and then it just goes and continues to build on like that. But anyways, guys, so here is the Proton Loan Twitter page. If you guys are not following them on Twitter, definitely do so, because this is going to be an interesting one to watch for sure. So Proton Loan, being a decentralized lending platform, opens up so many possibilities because it is offering borrowing and lending against multiple different blockchains that were not previously accessible on things like Ethereum or any other blockchain protocols in general. So pretty much by using a system of smart contracts that are powered by the Proton blockchain, users can actually request and fulfill loans by using crypto without the need for a central mediator and without regard for the parent blockchain protocol of the requested asset. So for those of you who are curious and wondering what cryptos you can actually use on Proton Loan, you can use pretty much all of these ones right here, which is XBTC, XETH, XPR, XMT, and XUSDC. The X in the beginning of it is all because of this is going through Proton, which is XPR. So they have to put the X there to kind of differentiate. Whoa, guys. Differentiate the difference between the two, between just the normal Bitcoin and then the XPR Bitcoin, you know what I mean? So anyways, guys, what cryptocurrencies can users use as collateral on Proton? So pretty much you can use the same exact cryptos as collateral as well. So we'll continue to scroll down here, and for those of you who are wondering how you start, so pretty much the first step is actually creating a free Proton account with the WebAuth app. So I will be going over that later on in the video. You can find this on your app store, on your Android or on your iPhone. So it's very, very easy to use, and I'm pretty sure there's other videos on how to use that. I'm not going to go over how to use the WebAuth app on this video, but it's very, very self-explanatory. If you guys have any problems, definitely go to somewhere like Twitter or ask in the official Proton Telegram group or something like that, and you will definitely get help. But anyways, guys, is it true that there are no gas fees or transaction fees to use on Proton Loan? So the Proton blockchain charges no gas fees or mining fees for end users. So there's no gas fees at all for any users, guys. So transactions on Proton are free 100%. So here are a few more frequently asked questions. So why would somebody actually take out a cryptocurrency loan? So cryptocurrency loans allow people to access crypto that they don't currently own without having to sell any of the crypto that they actually already have. So that's pretty much why somebody would want to look into this. There's multiple other reasons as well, but that's pretty much a main reason right there. So also, how do I put my crypto to work on Proton Loan? So users can pretty much put their come on, Manny. Users can pretty much put their crypto to work on Proton Loan into a lending pool from which you will basically earn interest when people borrow. So also, do I need to verify my identity to use Proton Loan? Proton Loan requires that you verify your identity in order to safeguard the integrity of the platform and reduce the risk of fraud. So fraud, money laundering, terrorist financing, and the violation of any sanctions. So pretty much they're protecting you from all that. As such, you will need to verify your identity to use the platform. Sorry about that, guys. I did not know that she was about to like jump up here and just go crazy. So she's chasing like something. I don't know. But anyways, how long are the loan terms on Proton Loan? So loans are perpetual, and as long as your loan has health and it stays above 0%, you will not be liquidated. So for those of you guys who don't know what liquidated means, I'll just put it in easy words. If you get liquidated, you're pretty much losing everything. But anyways, what happens when my loan health reaches 0%? As your loan health stays above 0%, you will not be liquidated, so you won't lose anything. But when your loan health reaches 0%, you're considered to be illiquid and are at risk to be liquidated. So it has a read more for liquidations and stuff there, so that I'm pretty sure they'll explain it a lot better than I just did. I think I actually did explain it a lot better in one of my recent videos on this little series that I'm doing, helping introduce people to trading and crypto terms and stuff like that. But anyways, what features are coming next for Proton Loan? We are constantly working to improve the Proton Loan protocol, offer new features, and diversify the supported tokens and interest options on our platform. So there's definitely some more things to come, guys. Definitely stick around for the rest of this video though, because we're about to go over the price of loan, and we're also about to go over the NFT platform, which is very, very interesting in its own, and pretty much which is the other half as to why I believe Proton has a very, very bright future. So I'm not trying to make the video too long. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to point out some key areas that you guys are definitely going to want to read up on if you haven't already. So you're going to want to look into the liquidity area on the fundamentals. The interest rates are definitely interesting, but the next things that you're going to want to look at is the tokenomics and the governance. In my personal opinion, as you always know, this isn't financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just saying, like, these are the things that I would want to look at and that I'm assuming others would want to look at as well. So the native token of Proton Loan ecosystem is Loan, which is used to reward both borrowers and lenders for the using the platform and govern the platform. So pretty much they have the initial distribution right here where they give you the initial distribution of all tokens, as you can see here, and they have the initial inflation rate and things like that that you can read up on. So definitely look into stuff like this, guys. This is like very similar to pretty much reading a white paper. Like every time you invest in something, well, every time I invest in something, I can't speak for everybody else, I always go through the white paper, I check out the team, and I just do all of that due diligence before I drop any money down anywhere I go, pretty much. So there's that with the Proton Loan documents. So let's continue on here, guys. So one thing that I want to show you guys right here is this is Aave. So Aave is very, very similar to Loan as it being a like type of lending type of platform. So Aave is definitely pretty expensive in price, guys, but it wasn't always that way. So let's go to the all-time chart down here if we can get this to load, just so you guys can kind of see this really quick and kind of see what I'm talking about here. So we'll come all the way back here. Aave was super duper cheap and is now trading at an elevated price. So definitely something to look into, because with not too many competitors to Aave's pretty much just been in a lane of its own. I mean, there's a few things that pop up here and there, but honestly, in my opinion, there's nothing of the structure of Proton Loan. So this is going to be definitely interesting to watch. So as we're speaking about this is where you can actually find and buy Proton Loan, which is the ALTCOIN exchange. So as you can see right here, we have the different pairs right here. We have XPR Loan, we have Loan XUSDC. So right now, the current price of Loan is at 0.00076. So it's at 0.00076. And that is the current price of Proton Loan. So you can actually get a very, very decent amount for your money right now. So as you can see here, this chart is nowhere near the age of the Aave chart, and this is still in the infancy of its development. So these are the times where I personally like to invest in things, guys. So when I'm looking for something, I want to get in something as close to the ground floor as possible. And as you can see here, we are not too far from that ground floor. I actually 1 2 3 4, so that's 4 zeros. So this is only 1 zero higher, as it's knocked off a 0 and it's at 3 right now. So that's only 1 zero higher. So it's definitely very, very close to that ground floor level. So that's pretty much what I look for when I'm looking at investments. I want to find something that has a lot of growth potential and has a lot of price action to move forward. So pretty much, guys, that's what I'm looking at with Proton Loan right now. As far as things are going right now, it's kind of just in like a consolidation range. It's just been trading sideways for quite some time, just bouncing in between support and resistance levels. But as we all know, as that range tightens up, it's going to have to either make a move to the upside or the downside. And I honestly, personally believe that it's going to make its move to the upside, because there are a lot of factors behind this, as far as like a lot of people like waiting for this to go down, and the amount of people who are probably planning on using it. I honestly don't see this taking a dive anytime soon, in my personal opinion. I'll try to do another video later on where I'll actually kind of take the chart and kind of break it down. But for right now, we're going to continue on, because I also want to talk about Proton Mint, which is going to happen pretty soon later on in this video. But this is where you can find Proton Loan. You can find it on the ALTCOIN exchange, and you're going to need the WebAuth wallet. So here is where you can find the WebAuth wallet. You can actually find it on the Apple Store, which is right here. You're gonna have to download this on your phone, and then you can also download it on the Google Play Store, which is right here. It's WebAuth.com. It's a very, very great app to use. So I definitely recommend that you kind of look into exactly how to use the app and like how to work your way around things before kind of like diving in, because that's pretty much what I did when I first downloaded the app. I had the original Proton app, and then I swapped over to that. I didn't really try to read up on anything. It's like just the second that they released it, I took and tried to shove a large amount over. But usually with things like that, you want to send like maybe like 1 Proton from like KuCoin or something like that, just to kind of see how things are working, just kind of dip your feet in the water, you know what I mean? And then once you're confident and you see that it worked, that's when you send everything else over. That's how I usually operate. But anyways, guys, let's check out the price of Proton really quick. Alrighty, so this is currently where Proton is sitting at. Proton is currently sitting at a penny, so 0.01487. It's down 4.28%, and that is partially in part because Bitcoin is taking a dump right now, and I have my own opinions on what's going on with that I'll have to discuss in a later video. But let's go ahead and take a look at the Proton chart. So as we zoom in here, see if I can fix this up a little bit. All right, so as we zoom in here, we're going to start from just this area here. Okay, so as far as downside goes, this is what I'm looking at for downside. For Proton right now, we've been trading in this range for a few weeks now. As you can see here, all the way back from December, we've just been kind of trading sideways. The market's trying to find a direction to go. And I honestly think, in my personal opinion, that it has found that direction, and I think it may be going lower. So with that being said, if the market were to go a bit more bearish and we're about to take a bit more of a dip, then we could possibly end up seeing Proton drop down to this next level of support right here, which is going to be 0.01. We've seen strength in this range before, so I honestly believe that we'll see the strength in that range again. We have a lot of strength around 0.01, so if we were to break down lower than that, the next level that we would hit would be all the way down here, which would be this 0.007 range. So we'd be kind of teeter-tottering between 0.007 and 0.009. So it would kind of be bouncing back and forth between there until it can catch this support back up here at 0.01, so at a penny. So if things were to go bullish though, so as you can see here, this trend line that I have, the range is very, very, very narrow, guys. So I'm honestly believing that we're going to see a bit more downside, in my personal opinion. We may see a quick bump up, but it's just going to be a quick bounce for those who want to get out before it goes further down. In my personal opinion, I'm still saying that that's going to happen, so we'll just have to wait and see. But as far as if we were to take a bullish move forward, let's say like Proton Loan news comes out, and NFTs and stuff like that, or XRP comes out with some very, very beneficial news from the lawsuit or something like that that just helps crypto in general, and things resume bullishness, then we can possibly see Proton end up hitting this 2 cent range right here. We have a lot of resistance up here at this 2 cent range. So pretty much we'd probably hit this 2 cent range, consolidate for a little bit before trying to push forward. And the next bit of resistance that we're going to see is this 0.24 range, this 0.024 range. But at the 0.024 range, the resistance there is not very, very strong. So it should be fairly easy to push through, and that's what's going to send it to this 0.028, where we have heavy resistance as we've seen before in the past. This 0.028 to this 3 cent range has been very, very tough as far as breaking resistance goes, but from there it's usually blue skies, as we've seen before with Proton further back here. Once we pass through that range, it's pretty much boom, we're up and we're out of there, you know what I mean? So that's pretty much what I'm looking at as far as XPR goes in price and on the chart. I'll definitely be keeping an eye on it coming in the next like week or so, because I think we're actually in the middle of printing another red candle. I'm not sure, but I'm definitely going to be watching this one, guys. And yes, we are printing another red candle. It's right up in there. It's really, really small, but anyways, let's continue on here with Proton Mint. So this is what I've been wanting to talk about, because I've been having a lot of fun with Proton Mint, guys. So I actually started my own NFT project, and it is called Proton Pandas. So if you guys aren't already following me personally on Twitter, you can follow me at Raji Dinero. I'll have a link in the description below. And you can also follow my NFT project, which is Proton Pandas. I'll leave a link in the description below for that as well. Definitely appreciate the support if you guys can kind of come over and kind of follow me on there, and I'll more than likely follow you guys back. So anyways, here is Proton Mint. This is Proton's NFT Marketplace. You can start selling and creating your own NFTs for little to no fees, guys. So pretty much no fees at all for the amount of USDC that they ask you for whenever you're minting. So it's very, very cheap. I think it's like 0.001 or 0.01, something like that, guys. It's like very, very cheap. But anyways, as you can see, you can explore and kind of look at the different NFTs that they have on this platform. And it's just a very, very awesome platform. So let me go ahead and show you guys some of my NFTs actually right here. So this is Proton Pandas right here. And here are some of my NFTs. So some of my first NFTs, they weren't all that great because I was in the learning process. But as you can see up here, I've been kind of getting better at them. I really, really like this one that I just came out with a few hours ago before doing this video. And I really like this one too. I kind of want to buy my own NFTs, but I have morals, so I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to go ahead and buy my own NFTs and try to like manipulate things. You know what I mean? Because there is a lot of that on other chains, and I'm not trying to bring that over here to Proton. You know what I mean? So here are the NFTs, guys. If you guys are interested, definitely consider buying one. Definitely appreciate the support. It has its own roadmap and stuff like that. I'll be doing different things. Like I recently did a giveaway. I gave away 500 XPR to 2 different winners just yesterday. And for XPR holders, for Proton Panda holders, I'll also be doing monthly pretty much airdrops. I'll be dropping XPR into their wallets or free NFTs. So there's definitely going to be some cool things that I'll be doing here with this project. So far, I think I've only sold 1 panda. I'm not sure if I can, like, where I can find that at. But hold on, let me check here, see if I can find that 1 panda that I sold. I don't know. Yeah, I really don't know how to find that panda that I sold. So anyways, let me go ahead and move over here really quick because I want to show you guys this. This is like a fundamental thing that I want to talk about here. So here are the general stats for Proton Mint. So this is the NFT volume per day for the last 280 days. As you can see, it has been in a strong uptrend, guys. Like this uptrend has not shown weakness at all. So that's one of the reasons why I am so bullish on Proton is the amount of NFT adoption that's kind of like migrated and made its way over to Proton is insane. I'm seeing very, very talented people come from Solana and other places just to kind of jump in on Proton. And that says volumes, guys. That says volumes. That says things in its own. So as you can see here, that has the total NFT sold over the last 280 days. So this is also in uptrend. I think this may be in a steeper uptrend than this is, guys. Like this is a lot of money to just swap hands in, guys. You know what I mean? So here are the total sales. $2.3 million, guys. And just to think that Proton is only trading at a penny right now. A penny. So that's why I'm like, I really honestly feel that Proton is like vastly undervalued right now. Like it's just insane the amount of undervaluation that's going on with this right now. Because as you can see here, we also had $33,000 in sales today alone, with a total of 253,000 NFTs created. So there's also been 53,000 transactions. You can see here, these are the NFTs that have sold today by the most sold. We have Proton bots, which have sold $4,000 worth of NFTs today. And then we also have other projects like Metatron, Proton Wolf, Crypto Phoenix, and Fences, or I think I'm not sure how to pronounce that, and 3D Spikes and stuff like that, guys. And the community is just awesome, man. The community is very, very awesome. I will say that. Like everybody is here to help out, and everybody's here to support each other. And I've just been seeing a lot of love being just given all around the Proton space and crypto space in general, and that's what I really like to see. So I actually did find the NFT that I sold, and it was bought by Wind Rider right here. So appreciate you, man. I definitely appreciate you buying my first NFT on the first day that I had launched this crypto project. So I really appreciate that. I haven't sold any yet afterwards, but I really appreciate that one buy, just because like I don't, it was just like an experience, you know what I mean? It was just an experience and it made my day. So I really appreciate that, man. But anyways, guys, that's all I've got for today's video. If you like my content, definitely think about subscribing. If you have any questions, leave them in the in the comment section below, and I will get to you guys on that. But anyways, guys, that's all I've got for today's video. If you made it this far, I really appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching.